you know what we're talking about.
Conspiracy theories. Oh my goodness.
Is the flat Earth
Thing
is
real?
that a no? Is that a conspiracy or is that just an opinion?
No, when I actually said it though, like I had been watching a whole bunch of Instagram videos. Meaning like I had the specific pages on Instagram that were like the truth given to you, and videos like this is the flat Earth and the horizon evens out only on a flat Earth. And I was just like, I didn't do as much research as I had, in order to say something like that, because I was just ready to just blur it out like flat Earth, man, it's conspiracy theory. They want to get us. And when you start thinking about it, it's just like the actual intent behind it was just like do your own research. You know what I mean? Like, and that's it. Like a lot of the things that were just told to me, I was just like, oh, okay.
When you backed it up and said like, all right, do your own research, I like immediately thought of like just questioning authority, you know what I mean? Like, figure out things for yourself a little bit.
That's all.
But like, what is on your Explore page that you are coming across these videos about flat Earth? Do you follow like conspiracy theory pages on IG?
Like, but the thing about it, JJ, like I don't even follow. I can't even call them conspiracy theories. You know what I mean? Because some of the things of just logic and common knowledge are just there. And then they'll actually, like some of the pages that I follow, they'll actually list some of the laws and some of the things that have transpired throughout history. And they'll just give it to you like as almost like a history channel, which of other things that aren't like on History Channel or just specific details that I felt like I was missing in life, They'll give you stuff on the government, like geoengineering and chemtrails and everything else. And it's just like, it just makes you think. And that was the beautiful thing about it, is that it actually made me think, made me think twice about shit.
I feel like once a month I go on these weird deep dives on the internet, and they always start with like the top 10 conspiracy theories, and then it just takes me down these weird paths.
Yeah.
Have you seen Loose Change?
Mm-mm.
Okay, it's like an hour-long documentary on 9/11.
Oh, see, that's what I'm saying though.
Yeah.
Like,
and it's certainly like thought-provoking. I don't necessarily think 9/11 was an inside job, but there's some things that, I question. But I question a lot of things. I think that's good to question a lot of things.
For sure.
I'm going to give you the one thing I question in life that's like similar to like flat Earth, okay? And I'm wrong on this. I know I'm wrong on this, but I'm not entirely convinced that dinosaurs existed. I'm not. So I've come across some weird websites in my Google searches.
Yeah.
For example, the word dinosaur, it didn't exist till like 1842. There was no word for dinosaur, okay? And then all of a sudden, in the next 15 to 20 years, after this British scientist comes up with this word dinosaur and describes it in a medical journal, people start finding fossils.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking to myself, all right, humans like Homo sapiens, right? We've been here since like 10,000 BC. We've been roaming the earth. We've had multiple empires all over the world, North America, Central America, Asia, Europe, Africa, whatever. And in all that time, we didn't find any fossils till 150 years ago. It makes you think.
Yeah.
Right?
For sure. I'm with you on that. Like people think it's like an idea. And when you actually follow that idea and back it up with research of your own, then you're like, you almost like are convincing yourself, like, this didn't happen. You know what I mean?
I've almost convinced myself.
I'm so close.
I'm so close.
But it's just, you get to that point, and then the flip side of it is the separation that is created from you to other people who think different things. Like when scientists, and then they'll come out, you probably say something, and then like everyone will just like tirade you and just like, how could JJ not believe that dinosaurs are real or existed? And then automatically you're put in like this other society, like JJ's a conspiracy theorist. Like like, you think this, you think no, and that was like the biggest thing for me. I was just
took a lot of heat.
Yeah.
The last thing I'll say about the dinosaur thing, I got to do a little more research on this little fact. But I went to the Natural History Museum this summer with my 3-year-old son, and we would love the dinosaur exhibit. Like it was awesome. And like for some reason, like I left there and I remember reading or someone telling me there that there's never actually been a complete dinosaur fossil found.
Like 80% or 70%.
They're recreating all of. So how do they know what it would look like?
That's what I'm saying. guess. It's just a shot in the dark. Hey, I don't know. And that's the thing about it is that we don't know.
Do you have any other conspiracy theories that you
Oh man,
You're probably a little more tight-lipped about this now, huh?
no, I'm not tight-lipped about it. It's just that for me, it's a lonely road sometimes. But it's always given with support from the people that I actually try to get this knowledge from and converse with. So I don't just limit myself to being in the circle of like, this is what you believe in flat earth and this is what you believe dinosaurs exist. Like I'll actually go and try to do the research on the scientific side.
Right.
And figure that out and just do comparisons. That's it. I wasn't trying to convince everybody the world is flat. You know, and that's what everyone took it as,
Right.
which is fine. And whatever.
Is it
thinks.
curiosity? Is it curiosity? Is
Curiosity
that what's
killed
driving
the cat.
it? Is that what I'm saying? Is that what's driving it? Like, is that
Yeah.
just like, I just want to know something about something? I want to know more about something?
I just want it to be just done with. Like, just give me the truth. And then, like, on a lot of these things,
Yeah.
and we could just be done with it. Like, humans could just move on, and there wouldn't be a conspiracy behind it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just different things. And I know you saw, like, loose change, but it's just some of the things that happened before that crazy attack. Like, it just was, you know what I mean? You think back on history, and I'm just like, man. And they've gotten it to the point, and and of course, people are like, who's they? But, like, you know, everyone
Who
is
is
they.
they?
Like, everyone that basically is controlling us. Like, so.
I'm going to move on to a different
please.
topic.
Yeah,
but I did read this article this morning in Time about why people believe in conspiracy theories. Part of it is just like control, like things are out of their control. So they want to like, especially like with political conspiracy theories, like the losing side will look for sort of a reason why they lost. We didn't lose fair and square. There's got to be a reason. And I'm fairly liberal and I didn't vote for Trump, but like there's an argument to be made that that's what the Democrats are doing now with this Russian collusion thing, of course, but there was collusion. For sure.
Man,
sure.
And you know, it's for me, you know, what's the difference between all that is that they always say like truth is in plain sight purposely though. Have you seen the new Taco Bell commercial?
Yeah, they're taunting us.
You know what I mean?
The Illuminati are taunting us.
Like, and the thing about it is that people are taught and controlled to be afraid of that, like not knowing what the all-seeing eye actually means and where it comes from historically. But yet it's given to people to be scared of. And who knows? You know, I don't want to dive deep into it. But it's just, you know, it's part of my life. I've been seeing all-seeing eye for about 6 months now, like all the time now. People have naturally just been afraid of it. They don't know what it means.
What does it mean?
Well, man, oh man, we've
already started down this road.
Yeah, no, we already have. And for me, spiritual alchemy is something that I'm huge in. I don't even want to say huge in, something that I'm just so much more aware of. And, you know, the 7 chakras, they say that we have 8, and your third eye being in the middle of your forehead and awakening that. And I felt like ever since I took meditation to another level and figuring out the research behind that and figuring out how knowledgeable I can become and being just enriched in that and enriching my soul rather than realizing that this physical realm that I live in and I exist in is the only thing that's available to me, you know, and it connected me more to Nikola Tesla. And then I started taking, you know, just specific individuals throughout history that have been telling us things that just either they perished before their time or they were supposedly taken out or something that they said that was just so thought-provoking that they went from a genius to being a crazy person. And then like society just exits them like, no, we don't want to believe anything you say anymore and you're a crazy man. Like you